Yo, que pasa, mi amigos? I have an interesting video blog for you today. I just got back from surfing about 30 minutes or so ago, and had probably one of the most interesting surf sessions of my life because I was sitting there and I saw something like getting pulled out by the river, and I didn't realize what it was at first, but then I realized it was a woman, and she was getting pulled out by the current. And so I was going to paddle out to her, but then I saw the lifeguard reach her, and so I was like, oh, okay, no, they're fine. And then all of a sudden I realized, well, hey, her and the lifeguard are getting pulled out. So I paddled over real quick and made sure to see if they were all right or whatever. And I asked him if they needed my board. And he's like, yes. Or actually, he was like, see. So I gave him a board, and so I kind of like helped save an old lady from dying today, which was pretty interesting. It's really got me thinking a lot about actually, a lot about my own life and how quickly something like that could happen, and you could just be gone, and nothing could stop it. It was a very enlightening experience, to say the least, and still trying to get my brain wrapped around what happened today. But besides that, I'm on day number 4 of my raw food diet. It's getting a little bit easier since I'm now starting to get used to, just eating raw foods and eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. It's definitely been a savior to my wallet because I'm eating on like $4 to $5 a day probably, because everything here is so cheap produce-wise. Like a head of lettuce is 60 cents. Bananas are like 5 cents a piece. It's insanely awesome. Actually, bananas are 6 cents a piece, so my apologies for getting that wrong. But let's see. Besides that, I'm learning new stuff to make. I made this really cool like tomato wedges with avocados and mushrooms and put some balsamic vinaigrette with some olive oil in it. It's really good. I suggest you trying that out. But yeah, it's been interesting. I'm not sure if I'm feeling more energy yet. I feel a little bit clearer in the head, probably from not drinking more than anything. But besides that, that's about everything. I just wanted to make the video just to document my day, just because I can. And I guess I will see you guys on the flip side. Adios, mi amigos.